Hello everyone. In our subject Human Values and Professional Ethics, today we are discussing the next topic, that is Sanyam and Swasth. So let's start. These are the table of content. Understanding the Sanyam and Swasth, body as self-organized unit, understanding and living of Sanyam, nurturing the body, protection of the body, right utilization, correct appraisal. So let's start with the introduction. A human body is essential instrument of I. It with the help of the body that the self explore and interact with the nature. Okay, and in our last lecture we had already discussed that human being is a coexistence of self and the body. The self is the conscious part of the or the sentiment entity, and the body is a material or the insentiment entity. Okay, so our body, a human body is a self-organized and highly sophisticated mechanism. We observe that the body is made up of several organs and glands, and the different part of body keep working in a closer coordination. The heart keeps pumping blood through the lungs, keep contracting and expanding. The blood keep flowing. The various parts of body keep on performing their functions in a coordinating manner, and that is the way we are able to use our body performing in multiple ways with so much versatility. The body is made up of cell, and each cell of the body is performing so many functions every moment, and the cells are so well organized that all humans have a definite shape and look, and each cell has a role to play in the overall working of the body. So, when we study our body, we find that each cell is self-organized and participating in self-organization of the body. Okay, so body work in synergy as human being. In that, so let's understand the salient aspects of harmony between I and the body. The human body is self-organized mechanism and made up of several organs. Here, the human being is equal to self. Okay, consciousness, which is leads to sanyam. Body leads to material, and after that, it's a swasthya. So, sanyam, the feeling of responsibility in self or I for nurturing, protection, and right utilization of the body. As I come to realize that the body is my instrument, and the body needs to given nutrition, protection from the environment, and utilized to work as an efficient and effective tools for the right purpose. I become responsible to the body. The sense of responsibilities flow naturally and does not have a plan to be imposed. Thus, there is no feeling of control and imposition, but a feeling is responsible, that is regulating the same way we use our body. When I live with Sanyam, there is harmony among the different part of the body, and the body acts according to me as a useful instrument. So, thus we define swasthya as having two elements. In swasthya, the body acts according to I, and there is a harmony among the part of the body. So, swasthya is a condition of the body where every part of the body is performing its expected function. There is a harmony within the body, and it is fit for use by the self. On the part of the body, it's being harmony with I. is conductive to swasthya. Its fitness and readiness to serve I. In fact, the word swasth means being anchored to self, being in the close harmony within the self. You will observe that there is a strong coupling between I and the body. If I am in disharmony, says in anger or stress or despair, it immediately starts affecting the body adversely. Okay, it will now well established that there are many diseases of the body that are caused or increased due to the disharmony in I. These are called psychosomatic diseases such as asthma, allergy, migraine, diabetes, hypertension, okay, heart failure, etc. On the other hand, when there is a strong disturbance in the body, manifesting in the form of severe pain, it distracts I from its normal function. Now, one more thing we can observe that if there is a Sanyam, health can be ensured. But if Sanyam is not there, a good health can be lost. So Sanyam is the vital for the Swasth. Try to work and include in your future plan. We plan to earn and save a lot so that we will get treated in a good quality hospital when we fall sick. But we are not equally serious in ensuring Sanyam. So let's discuss what is our state today. In that, we are going to discuss the lack of responsibility toward the body's tendency for medications when we are unhealthy, polluted air and water. So we find that our lifestyle has become very busy and rushed, and we are busy earning unlimited wealth. We have ignored ensuring health for the body. We have increasingly started eating at orders, eating junk food, and are largely ignorant about the state of our body. We tend to look upon content on one kind of physical work or labor. Instead, we spend most of our time in trying to earn money and then spend on fancy gymnasium. To add to this, we try to fulfill the continuous need of I, namely happiness, by getting pleasant sensation from the body, which, as we have seen before, in our temporary and may not be conducive to the health. To retain a pleasant experience of sensation, we keep repeating it, thus ignoring the fact that we are eating for the nourishment of the body and not for the happiness. As a result, the body is abused repeatedly and fall sick. One can easily see that there are all the form of alignment prevailing and increasing in the modern society due to the addiction. Okay, so now what is the tendency? Tendency for medications, where we are unhealthy. Our focus today seems to be more on fighting germs in the body than on helping the body restore itself to its natural state of harmony. We end up consuming a total harmless substances in name of medicines. In fact, today we are focusing a lot more on what to do if we fall ill. We building hospitals and inventing new machineries rather than focusing on ensuring health of the body. So that we do not fall sick or become unhealthy in the first place. Is it thus become important for each of us to become aware of our own body and its needs, and how common simple medications can be used for simple alignment, polluted air, water and food. We have polluted our environment today, and it is directly or indirectly harming us. There is a containment in the air, water, soil, plants, and we are responsible for it. Our food has become impure due to heavy use of chemical fertilizer, pesticides, and a lot of pollution. Our food has all kind of toxic content in it. The air we breathe in, the polluted by the various chemical released from the industry and the vehicle. While our water is also polluted due to the chemical effluents. So we will surely agree that the state today is not desirable. We would not we would not like to continue with the state, and that means we need to find the new way. As a proposal, we need to work for the following two things. First one is to understand to live with the Sayam, and second one is to understand the self organization of the body to ensure health of the body. Okay, so first one is nurturing with the body, understanding and living in Sayam. For that, first we have to nurturing with the body. In that, while selecting food for the body, I need to make out the elements which make a complete food so that it gives required nutrition and energy to the body. The process of taking food, digestion, it and throwing out the unnecessary part is also important. Does the following also become a part of our program, that is ingestions, digestions, and exertions? In that, the first thing we do after taking the food in the mouth is that we chew it. And there are certain elements in food that get digested only after it is chewed well. This also helps to simplify the work of all the organs further down in the digestive system. And second one, after salad, the digestion of the food start. Okay, we will not go into the detail of digestion here, as you might already be aware of it from the previous lesson in biology. But on the basis of the understanding of the harmony of self with the body, we can see that the food needs to be eaten only when we hungry. The choice of food has to be such that it is easy digestible, and the food need to be taken with proper posture of the body and in the right quantity. After that, once food is taken and the nutritions are absorbed, the unnecessary and undigested part need to be thrown out. This is very important. It not done properly. If it is not done properly, it start to adverse affect the body and cause multiple problem in the body. So, protection of the body. Protection of the body. For proper protection of the body, we should focus on the proper upkeep of the body, labor, physical exercise, asana pranayama, and treatment of the body. So, for the second issue, which is protection of the body, the cloth and the shelter we choose for protection need to be such that they ensure proper interaction of the body with the environment. The right amount of exposure of the body to the air, water, sun is required to ensure its proper functioning. Okay, and to ensure the health of the body, we need to take care of following things, which is ahar vihar, um, asan pranayama, ashuddhi, and we have already discussed about the ahar. So first one is proper upkeep, vihar of the body. When we work, the body get tired, and when we take rest, the body become fit to work. But again, there is a limit to the amount of work and the rest we need. We also need to ensure the proper time, posture, and the way to work and the rest. We need to provide proper hygiene condition for proper function of the body. These issues are included in the upkeep of the body. Next one is labor. Labor is another requirement. It means employing the body physically for production and maintenance of physical facilities. The labor we do help each part of the body do function properly. In physical exercise, you are aware of physical exercise while doing labor. Some part of body may get stressed much while other may not get employed. To that extent, with exercise, we cannot or we can employ all the parts of the body in a desired way. Next is asana, asan prayan. This is another way to keep the body functioning properly in asan. We give the body proper posture by sitting or laying. In prayan, we ensure regulation of the breathing. In treatment of the body, when the body gets hurts or is in a disorder by either misuse or because of advertising of the environment, and there is a natural tendency of the body to heal and come back to its desired state of health. We only need to facilitate the process and not suppress it. Thus, when unpleasant sensation comes from the body indicating disorder, they are to be properly interpreted and attended to it with all the cares we take. The body may require treatment at a time. So there are several approaches to ensure this. It may be that just by going without food for some time, the body get cured. Right choice for food may help. The treatment of the body can be done by proper exposure of the body to air, water, sun. Use of the herbs or medicines may also serve the purpose. Here, one thing to understand that the system of the body works in a self-organized way, and I only need to facilitate the self-organization of the body by arranging of materials thing. Okay. One thing to take care about that, while curing the body of one problem, we need to choose the way which do not give rise to the other problem. Okay. Sometime I may need to go to the surgery for body too. So, right utilization of the body in that sadupyog. The right utilization of body as an instrument is necessary understanding the purpose for the purpose which the instrument is to be used. Normally, we tend to behave that the body is an instrument for sensory enjoyment, which is not correct. We also happen to use our body to exploit our human being or rest of the nature, which is also not right utilization. It is important to realize that the human body is an instrument to facilitate right understanding and its actualization in life. So, this is important issue. One need to ensure that one use the body for the right behavior and the work. When you do so, it has favorable effect on your body. On the other hand, if you using it for acting in opposition or other human being or nature, like quarreling, fighting, hitting, it has adverse effect on the body. So you need to be arranged for equipment, instrument for your right utilization of the body. They increase the efficiency and capability of the body. So correct appraisal of physical need. We discussed about the prosperity. It was proposed that prosperity in the feeling is the feeling of having more than required physical facilities. Having discussed about Sanyam and Swasthya, we now understand that physical facilities are meant only for nurturing protection and right utilization of body, and the quantity of physical facilities required to fulfilling each need is limited. Understanding the harmony between the self and the body also enable us to adopt an appropriate lifestyle, and it enable us to assess our physical needs correctly. So these prerequisite for moving towards the prosperity. In that, physical facilities required for nurturing, protection, and right utilization of body. It can be seen that required quantity of physical facilities from the above purpose is limited. Okay, as already discussed, the feeling of prosperity has two elements. First one is appropriate assessment of the physical need with the required limited quantity, and second one is ensuring availability production for more than required physical facilities. So thus with the understanding of harmony I with the body, one can correctly do the appraisal of the need for the physical facilities. One way of appraisal of need is given below. In that, find out how much food you consume every day, every year. Find out how much food is consumed in your family every day or every year. Is it limited or unlimited? Okay. Find out how much you place or how much place you need to live to ensure good health. What is the need of shelter? It is limited or unlimited. Now find out how many clothes you needed in a year. Is it limited or unlimited? With the understanding of the need of physical facilities under the three heads, you can see that the limit for each and evaluate whether you have more than required. You will see that you already have most of the physical facilities more than required. So do this exercise yourself. The way to ensure availability of physical facilities is production, and when we look at the need of the body, it becomes clear that the need for food, clothes, shelter is limited. Now have common misconceptions today that our need are unlimited. However, one considering the need of the body in order to maintain health, okay, in turn out to be more or in turn out to be more limited. If you look around the nature, it turns out that in nature the availability of facilities is more than our need. As long as we are looking at the need of the body for health, there is enough in the nature already for us, for all of us. There is more wheat grown in the world than we can eat, more oxygen, air than we can breathe, more water than we can drink. It's only when we see that the availability is more in nature than the limited needs of the body, and this can easily be fulfilled. So there is a begins to be the prosperity or possibility of the prosperity. Today we have assumed our need to be unlimited by confusing I and the body, and by keep running after unlimited amounts, we even fail to see that world are having unlimited means and which is having no end and try to accumulate endlessly. This become a mad race if we are able to see the simple point that there is a difference between the need of the self and the need of the body, and the need of the body is limited, then there is a possibility of prosperity of each one of us. So if the need of are unlimited, then there is not enough even for the one of us. So in this video, we are learn that human being is a coexistence of self and the body. There is an exchange of information between I and the body. I is conscious and body is material. I have feeling of Sanyam for the body and the body has Swasth. Sanyam is more basic to Swasth. Sanyam is the feeling of responsibility in the self to ensure the nurturing, protection and the right utilization of the body. And Swasth has two elements. One, that the body acts according to the self, and secondly, there is a harmony between the parts of the body. The need for physical facilities for nature protection and the right utilization of body is limited. When we evaluate our state today, we find that we are not completely responsible toward taking care of body today. We tend to go for medication in place of ensuring the health of the body. Even the air, water, food that we consume are no more fully suited to the health. We need to understand and live with Sanyam to ensure health. With the clarity of the needs of the body, prosperity can be fulfilled or can be felt.